Scott wants me to go to Puerto Rico.
No, the barber in Puerto Rico shaves celebrities into people's hair.
Oh, then you should go to Puerto Rico and you can get my image shaved into your hair and you can immortalize me.
I don't think so. But I will interview Vin Diesel for us.
Oh, sure. Vin Diesel. Yeah, like you know a lot about him. Yeah, after you mess that up, then you can go eat some pickled eggs in the bar by you.
Ooh, and that would be the bitter end. All characters, events, and interviews in this show, even those based on real people, are entirely fictional. All celebrity voices and answers are impersonated by untrained individuals. This is just for fun and is how we would like the conversation to go.
Welcome to What Happened to the World Today. I'm Steve.
And I'm Scott, and this is a tale of how bad life decisions led to a YouTube show.
And we're going to talk about what's going on behind us today. No, we're going to talk about what's going on in the world today.
Yes.
And what's going on behind Scott is he is in the throes of winter.
Yes. And actually, I did not have time to take pictures of the giant snowstorm we just got through when I got done plowing snow for 20 freaking hours. This picture's a little older, but as soon as I can get uploaded to the computer for shows later on, you'll see how much snow we got. It was impressive.
Guess what I am?
You are a what's that guy's name? All right, you're a fountain.
A fountain. Yeah, it's a fountain behind me. And the reason I laugh about that fountain is that is the fountain out in front of Wynn's place. And when Steve Wynn built, I have water in my eye. When Steve Wynn built his new the Wynn and the Encore, he said, "Oh, excuse me, choke on that water." He goes, "I am tired of." I've got water in my glasses and everything. I did a terrible job of a fountain there.
Yes, you did.
He goes, "I'm not going to put the stuff on the outside of my hotels anymore," because he built, the Mirage with the volcano, and he built Bellagio with the fountains and that. He says, "I'm going to put all the stuff inside so people have to come into my hotel and casino to see it."
Right. Well,
he put this on the outside.
Well,
so
of course.
I'm like, Steve, I say to you, see, you did have to put stuff on the outside. It's a mini fountain and it plays the music and it's pretty cool. But
it does look like it.
But I go to Steve Wynn. The fact that he said he would never build anything outside again, and then never say never.
Speaking of things that are built outside, did you hear about that barber in Puerto Rico that
cuts people's hair outside?
Well, no, on the outside of their head when he cuts their hair, he cuts
the hair on the outside of their head.
Celebrity face.
So much more convenient than cutting the hair on the inside of their head.
Yes,
that would be much more painful.
Well, it's the nose hair they do and the ear hair. Yes. Okay. Yeah. You've been keeping yours trimmed perfectly.
No, I haven't. But that's the point.
We can't see it, so that's good.
Oh, that's good. But yes. So the guy in Puerto Rico thinks he's an artist. Well, he actually is a pretty good artist.
Oh my God, these things look so real.
But why didn't they say his name? Oh, they did. Anthony Reyes.
Yes.
He's been a barber for 20. I have to take my glasses off again because that fountain sprayed me right in the face. And even though I'm wearing glasses, the water still got behind and in my eyes, which is terrible.
But yeah, he's been creating people's faces and their hair for the last 5 years. But he's even done The Rock, Bob Marley, Bad Bunny, We can
talk about Lin-Manuel Miranda, who is a famous Puerto Rican, not Cuban. But, oh, God. Why are we not doing fountain again? I don't have a towel. Hey, Alexa, play Maroon 5.
Oh, it's not in the house. It's not in my office anymore.
Why did you dig it out?
Used it. And then Susie found out I had it. She says, "Oh, I want to play with this." So it's down in her chair in the living room now.
Well, that is another question of why people have those. But that's for another show, why people have those. Because otherwise we'll run really long again today. So that's pretty cool. So you guys go look this up. You can look up Puerto Rican. Oh, it is a Puerto Rican barber. I thought he was
Yes, Puerto Rican barber.
Oh, so Puerto Rican barber. So.
Yeah. Shaves celebrity faces into clients' hair.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Well, now we have a problem. Are you going to be able to bring in our guest appearance today?
Yeah, I can bring in our guest appearance. I thought that's not if you bring in our guest. I just won't be able to see.
Okay.
I can bring in our guest. I have to learn, so somebody could tell me, how do you keep your glasses from getting smudges on? What kind of cloth do you use? I tried the microfiber, but I'm greasy, and then it gets cloudy and foggy, and then I got these little cloudy, foggy things in that. It's just terrible.
Yes. I learned that if you don't have the cleaning fluid, the best thing you do is go, and then wipe it real quick while it's still damp. But in the wintertime, it's hard because it dries just like that.
No, I do that. That doesn't work either. And I have the cleaning fluid, and it still gets mushy, smudgy. I'm greasy, I guess. All right, so should I go get our guest?
Yes, please. I think we can introduce him while you're doing that. Who am I going to introduce?
Are you going to introduce Mark Sinclair?
Well,
yes. I think you should introduce Mark Sinclair. I'll go get Mark. Yes, hey, Mark, coming over. Here I come.
Yeah, back on July 18th in 1967, a young man was born by the name of Mark Sinclair in Alameda County, California. And all of a sudden, one day, as he's a slightly older man, he becomes the famous Vin Diesel.
Hey, I'm Vin Diesel. Yay! Look at me, I'm Vin Diesel. Like my ear?
Yeah, that's pretty good. I do like that.
I'm Vin Diesel.
Yeah. So
yeah, you might know me from my soon-to-be 10 Fast and Furious movies.
Isn't that amazing?
I do like sequels. Guardian of the Galaxies, working on that, number 3. How about Triple X? Well, doing multiples of Triple X.
Yes. Here's the thing that really impresses me.
I did Riddick. Riddick Blindside.
That was one of my favorite movies, Chronicles of Riddick. Oh my God, I just love that movie. But I'm trying to remember if it was Running Man or if it was
Running Man.
Yes, just hang on. Let me get where I'm going at. All right.
Okay, good luck.
Sure, a minute. I realize that you're a tough guy, but give me a moment to get to my thoughts here.
Okay.
You had mentioned that we're coming up on number 10 of the Fast and Furious franchise.
Yes.
Most sequels don't go past, well, Star Wars has been theoretically the biggest. I think, what are we up at now? 9, 10, somewhere around there. So, yeah, it's about
11.
It is 11.
Because, well, you've got the 9 original, right? And they haven't done the 9th one yet.
Right.
But they've done the 8th. And then you've got the offshoots, the Rogue One, the Solo story. I'm trying to think of what the other one was.
But where I was going with this is there's a funny scene in one of these things where there's a commercial on the TV set where they're introducing Rocky 200 or something like that. Because Rocky was the first one. There was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right.
There's a ton of Rockies.
Yep.
We love our sequels. Hey, if something's working, why not jump on the bandwagon?
That's right.
That's what I always say.
It's impressive that, but a lot of the times the sequels aren't. Your sequels ended up being good, all of them, not just this one's okay. They're all good.
Yeah. Okay.
A lot of times sequels aren't all that great, and you did a great job of making sure that they were all good.
Well, thank you. I do like to put a lot into my roles because I am Groot.
Yeah, I must admit.
Some people didn't even know that was me.
Well, that's
like if you go on Google, that's actually a question: is Vin Diesel Groot? Well, of course I'm Groot. I am Groot. I am Groot.
But
that's how we'll do the rest of this interview. Go ahead, ask me a question.
Okay, because of the fact that you are so well known for your physique and being the tough guy, it is interesting to find out that you are also a voiceover actor.
I am Groot.
And granted, that is one that most people didn't know you were, but that the one where it's the Hawaiian one or Polynesian one.
Oh, I am Groot.
Yes, you know what I'm talking about. I'm having a brain fart again, as usual. I'm so good at having brain farts. Do you have brain farts?
I am Groot.
That would make perfect sense to me. So, what was the other thing that I've got a kick out of you, and that wasn't too long ago?
I Am Groot.
Yes. Avengers Infinity War.
I Am Groot.
Yes. And see, now I can't find what I was looking for. Triple X was kind of fun. I did not know about Awakening. How did I know? Oh, you were on credit. That's why I didn't know you were on Awakenings. You had that must have been, that was one of your first movies. Excellent. So
I guess I'm going to have to help you a little bit with this interview, Scott.
But the other thing was the Iron Giant. That's what I was looking for. That was your first voiceover, and people did not realize that you were doing voiceover.
Well, you know what I want to know is, did you see me in my TV show, Dungeons and Diesel?
No.
You didn't see that TV show? Oh,
No.
man.
Dungeons and Diesel?
Yeah. You're going to have to look that up.
Yes, I am. Well,
2015.
I'm a Dungeons and Dragons fan. Is that what it's about, or is it literally about dungeons?
You'll have to find out. You'll have to watch it. Celebrity D&D. Action, adventure, comedy, and fantasy.
Cool.
There were 3 episodes.
I just found out that there's a couple of huge D&D players. One of them built his own dungeon in his house, and his wife let him do it.
Join Vin Diesel as he sits down with Geek and Sundry and Nerdist in games of Dungeons and Dragons. So you'll have to watch for that, Dungeons and Diesel.
And I truly, truly enjoyed you as the pacifier. That was just a fun-ass movie.
Yeah, the pacifier was a lot of fun. A lot of people think of me as a serious actor, but even in my more serious movies, I'm a pretty funny guy.
I agree. I am glad that you have the discipline to keep up the physique that you do, because my physique has nothing to compare. So as much as I want to work a scene with you, please don't make it an action scene that kills me.
Oh, well, that's what we pretty much do with everybody. I can see you're in a red shirt, so you know you're going first.
Oh, yes. Actually, what I was thinking was, like, in Triple X, you had the guy that built all your fancy car tools and weapons and stuff like that. That'd be the kind of scene that I'd be good at with you, because I could be goofy ass and not have to try to fight you or fight somebody.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's great. And I have not fought my wife. My wife is, Paloma Jimenez, and she's been with me since 2007. So, that very, very excited to have her. We have 3 children, so really excited about that. So, very, very, very cool. Having a lot of fun. And, I'm, like I said, I'm kind of the kind of guy that likes to, see what's going on and take advantage of those kinds of things. So, how they did, a lot of movies are coming out where women are the stars, right?
Yes.
So they're redoing Captain America as a woman.
Correct.
They did Ocean's 8, which was women. They did Ghostbusters, which is women.
Right.
So I say, you know what I just announced? Why not do a Fast and Furious spinoff where the women are the lead roles? So what do you think about that? So we're going to have a Fast and Furious franchise where the women are the lead roles. So that'll be fun, huh?
I agree.
Just announced that last week. So
kind of like Charlie's Angels in Hot Cars.
So there is a news break for you and Steve on your show that a female lead Fast and Furious spinoff is coming your way.
Excellent. Well, I greatly appreciate you giving us that heads up. It's, we always want it to be taken a little bit more seriously, considering we're not very serious.
Well, we're very serious, but that's all good. So I'm just trying to see if there's anything else I want to talk about besides that. That was my big thing. Check out my Facebook page, check out my Instagram pages and stuff like that.
Of course.
Can't think of anything else I really want to talk about right now.
That's all right. I think that was a good thing. And of course, one thing I would really appreciate you doing for me, since you do have the ability to do that as your old days as a wrestler. If kind of as Steve is setting, taking outside, give him a good body slam for me, would you?
Oh, all right. If that's what you want, I mean, okay, sure. I mean, yeah, I'm not really a violent type person, but
no. Just like you did as The Rock, that kind of body slam,
The Rock. I'm not The Rock.
Pardon?
I'm not The Rock.
I'm sorry.
I think I'm gonna have to body slam you. Hey, Steve, I'm out of here. This guy doesn't know who he's interviewing. I'll see you later.
Bye. Oh well, see now Steve doesn't have to worry about that because
I was that. He told me this guy knew about my career. He thinks I'm The Rock.
Not The Rock.
That is such a huge mistake. You can't be calling people the wrong thing during their interviews. I'm out of here.
Yes, you can.
Wait. All right, goodbye. What did you do?
What did I do?
Yes. The guy was a tree. You called him The Rock.
Yes.
It was a tree, not a rock.
No, but I was thinking about in the pacifier thing where he was the Navy SEAL type guy or Special Forces type guy.
You called him The Rock.
Yes,
that's embarrassing.
Yes. My brain went into a different category. I'm so good at that.
Different category? You blew it, man. We're never going to get anybody on the show again if you keep calling by the wrong names.
Well, maybe that could be my thing. I could be one of those interviewers that doesn't.
No. We talked about that. No, we'll hire somebody to do that role.
Hire me. I want to get paid.
Well, remember when we had Sylvia Rose on our radio show?
Oh yes, that was so much fun.
So maybe we'll have someone like that come back. But yeah, no, nice going there, buddy. I think you're gonna have to redeem yourself with a genuine positivity message. You should write this one.
All right, I will do that.
Putting you on the spot.
I already did that.
Oh, okay. So our gegenuine positivity message for this episode is:
there are many ways.
Wow. Now you just gonna walk over me. You're gonna be doing the show by yourself pretty soon. Everybody's gonna walk out. Again, not listening to me. There was no pause. I was introducing you. Okay, are you listening? Can you hear me?
Listening.
All right. Wait till you hear Funguy the Entertainer. After you hear Funguy the Entertainer, then you start.
Okay.
So, our genuine positivity this week is from a very special person who's trying to redeem himself, who's trying to listen, trying to pay attention to everything that I'm saying so he knows when he can start talking, which is right now.
There are many ways.
I didn't say Funguy the Entertainer.
It's kind of like Simon Says.
You don't listen to me. Oh, you want to play Simon Says? Okay.
No.
Simon says, touch your nose. Simon says, touch your nose. Okay. Good job. Take your hand down. Okay, you lose. Simon didn't say take your hand down. That was that quick.
I don't listen.
All right, you don't listen. I say, what are the key words?
Funguy the Entertainer.
Right. And after I say entertainer, I go, Funguy, and an entertainer. Once I get done with entertainer, then you can start. Okay? Now go ahead and read your positivity message. Oh, he's finally getting the game. Funguy the Entertainer finally got the game.
Well, you said Funguy the Entertainer. So there are many ways to achieve your 15 minutes of fame. Some people choose to do evil things to catapult them into that fame spotlight. I choose to do good things done over and over again. In this way, my fame will be much longer than 15 minutes, not just to those who experience my good things, but more importantly, to myself.
Very good. You see how I got my 15 minutes of fame? I just yapped for 15 minutes before you said anything.
That's right.
At least you did pick up on the fact that I said Funguy the Entertainer, and then you actually did read it. So that was So you are just out of it. I
have a question for you.
You have a question for me?
I do.
Okay.
How come I know about bars selling pickled eggs and you didn't?
Well, I know that because you're working in bars still and I'm not anymore. I mean, I did know about it, but I didn't know why.
Yeah, I thought this could be interesting because.
So why? Why do bars sell pickled eggs? And they still do, which is really weird. I mean, you got bar food and stuff, but why pickled eggs?
It's not quite as prevalent as it used to be. But basically, in the old days, refrigeration did not exist, and pickled eggs can be
Whoa, time out, man. Refrigeration doesn't exist in a lot of places, like even in England and stuff like that, still in the bars and the pubs. You know, it's warm beer and warm drinks there. And
well, that's on purpose. They like it that way.
Because they're used to it.
Right. So, but because the eggs have been pickled, they can stay at room temperature for the entire day. So that's not a problem, as long as it's not hot. And the other big reason is people who are drinking copious quantities of alcohol without eating become unruly and can also regurgitate and stuff like that, which is just not fun. So by giving them the pickled egg, it helps them absorb the alcohol better. Plus, it being salty makes them thirstier, so they can sell them more beer and alcohol.
So they can drink more and get drunk less off of one egg.
Correct. Well, they'd sell more egg to the person. Duh.
One egg. Okay. Here's the problem. I'm not cleaning up somebody's puke if they've had a bunch of eggs.
Yeah, I know.
Right? That's not actually a good thing. But the thing I get a kick out of is one of the reasons they say that it actually came about. And it came about was that you would get a free lunch.
Correct.
With a drink.
But that was way back in the 1860s in New Orleans.
So your free lunch in New Orleans was, here's your drink and here's your lunch. A pickled egg.
Right. Pickled egg.
I'm like, really? People didn't catch it? I guess they didn't care.
Well, it was also convenient because eggs used to have to be on hand for certain punches and cocktails. So it was just a smart business practice to hard.
You would have eggs in punch? Again, another drink I'm not drinking.
Eggnog is technically a
pickled
punch.
Egg? A pickled egg was in eggnog?
No. I did not say that they had to have pickled eggs on hand. They had to have eggs on hand, so they would hard boil some of them and turn them into pickled eggs.
That's just weird.
Got them ready.
All right. So that makes no sense to me at all. Again, I'm not doing it. I'm not eating pickled eggs.
Well, you want something even more cool? They have a pickled egg championship in the UK, and the Germans are the ones who introduced it as a snack to us here in America.
A pickled egg championship. All right. Well, I was trying to get out because we're way over time, but apparently that's not going to happen.
All right. Well, here, it's gone.
No. Pickled egg championship.
Yes.
What the heck is a pickled egg championship? The biggest pickled egg? The most pickled egg? How do you eat the most pickled eggs?
That's the biggest part. There's multiple contests, but that's the biggest one. How many pickled eggs can you eat?
Really? Again, I am not cleaning up the mess after somebody.
No kidding. No kidding. No. So, hey, we need to end the show, don't we?
No, I'm stuck on a pickled egg thing. You started me. Okay, so they are now comparing pickled eggs. In many pubs, they offer more enticing snacks like soft pretzels with cheese or fried jalapeno poppers.
Certainly.
So they're comparing pickled eggs with fried jalapeno poppers. No, not doing it. Okay, no, I can't do it. No, not happening. All right, now we can move on and finish the show.
All right,
I think we're at the bitter end.
We're at the bitter end, which is our phrase origin story, the bitter end.
Bitter end. So that's when you're at a bar and you're out of bitters, you're at the bitter end. Ta-da!
That would have worked well, but that's not correct.
All
right. On ships, the anchor cable was wrapped around posts called bitts. The last piece of cable was called the bitter end. If you let out the cable to the bitter end, there was nothing else you could do, which meant you had just reached the end of your resources.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
It's another one of those that actually makes sense. It's an origin that makes sense.
So the post that you wrap the anchor rope around or cable around.
Cable, right.
They weren't called posts. They were called bits.
Bits, right.
That just makes no sense at all.
But
when you got to the end of the bits, when you're at the end of your bits,
yep.
Ain't got no more bits. That sounds dirty.
That's what I said. It's not naughty bits.
I'm going to touch your bits. I'm going to wrap this cable around your bits.
Yeah.
So with that, we're at the end of our resources. I want to thank you for watching.
And if you feel our show is not a bad life decision, which is probably
subjective. Good luck with that. Yeah. Then please subscribe, like, watch our other shows and channels. go to whathappened.world. That's right. It's whathappened.world. You can link up to our Facebook, our Instagram, our podcasts, our everything. Go search out Funguy the Entertainer Cooks for you. And with that, I want you to live every day, and we'll see you on the next show.
Be genuinely positive, live and love life, and have a good one.
Be crazy. Hey, you still amaze me.